Hey, hello, my friendy friends. A good day to you. How are you all? I hope you're well. I'm a little out of breath. I just went rough water swimming in the Izar River here. Oh, the weather has been extremely beautiful at the moment. And I do well in extremely beautiful weather, like most of us do. So before we start this shorty, I would like to make an announcement that the Bhakti Recovery Group is releasing a 4-part series. Summer, spring, winter, and fall, going through all of the 12 steps. Dividing that up into 4 sessions. The first session will be July 26th and 27th. Yeah, July 26th and 27th. We will be taking you through steps 1 and 3. And that's our summer extravaganza. We're going to be really diving deep into the 3 steps. I have prepared a step workshop with handouts, working all 12 steps through the whole course of 1 year. And at the end of that whole year, actually, from July to July, will have worked all of the 12 steps, formally written through a Bhakti 12-step lens. So we will be sort of officially releasing the dates very soon. So you guys are getting the heads up. Leave that weekend free. It's only 2 or 2.5 hours each day, Saturday and a Sunday. And you'll be getting the first 3 steps in that summer course. Yeah. And there you go. Look out for that. You can go to our website soon. It's not up yet. It's coming up. And check out. Just keep up looking at our website at the events page. All right. Let's get down to business. Speaking of the first 3 steps, speaking of summer, speaking of surrender, speaking of having faith in giving our will and our lives over the care of Krishna, when we do that, wonderful things happen. I, personally, am the proof in the pudding. When I got into recovery, I was so broken, people. I was homeless. I had lost custody of my child. I don't think I weighed, like 5'7", and I don't think I weighed more than 90 pounds. I had Hep C. I was sick. And literally just dying inside. Almost dead. When I came into Krishna consciousness after being in sobriety and giving my will and my life over to God and the program, then hitting a bottom in sobriety, an emotional bottom, a spiritual dilemma, because I had hit a ceiling working the 12 steps. I stepped into Krishna conscious and got very specific about my higher power. Now, it doesn't matter what it is, but if we're on a spiritual journey, for me, whatever it is wasn't cutting the mustard anymore. It wasn't working for me anymore. It doesn't mean it didn't work for me, because it did. It saved my life. But I needed specifics. I needed a specific path. Now, Bhakti, Krishna Bhakti, let's say Krishna Bhakti, because actually so many people in so many faiths practice bhakti without it being called bhakti, of course. But honing in on a higher power and having a very specific relationship, personal relationship with God is probably, it saved my life. Because, okay, while I was clean and sober, it didn't fulfill that God-sized hole that I had, that I needed to fill with God-sized things. I've got to put this on pause for a second because there's a very cute little dog. Well, cute, yes. Huge Doberman with a stick in its mouth, also. So, what personalizing God meant for me and having a personal relationship with God, it changed my perspective on everything. And it also left me know, the thing is, if you go into the woods of spiritual life, having a compass is very handy. For me, getting lost in the woods, knowing that I'm safe in the woods, but not really knowing where I'm going, worked for a while, like I said, but now I have a compass. And not only do I have a compass, I'm not walking alone anymore. And that's kind of what I want to offer. You know, this is what we do in the program. We offer experience, strength, and hope. And it is my life's mission, period. To share what I have been so freely given. I want to give that freely as well. I want to share it. Whether you want it or not, that's up to you. But I will keep sharing it. I will keep sharing it as a bona fide, proof in the pudding program with a specific higher power whom I have a personal relationship, whose name is Krishna, a bhakti path, which is a 12-step path, by the by, and I wouldn't have it any other way. This is what I want to practice for the rest of my life. Sometimes I wish there was like a 12-step guru. Well, like a bhakti, like, I don't mean 12-step guru as far as breaking the traditions of like the 12 traditions of AA or any of the other programs. I just mean a guru who heavily practices the 12 steps. How come there ain't anybody out there? That's why we have got to make them. We've got to offer that as a path. I want to offer that as a path. And maybe someday, sometime soon, we have somebody who works a 12-step program, who dives deep into bhakti, becomes a brahmachari, then becomes a sannyasi, and then becomes an initiating guru. It would be wonderful. It would be so nice. That's why it's so important. Spread the mission, spread the word, spread the mission. This is what Prabhupada wanted. Prabhupada wanted us to preach. Now in the Bhakti Recovery Group, this is where two worlds, I find, work perfectly. So in AA, we don't call it preaching. We say, we share experience, strength, and hope. We share the message of recovery. Which doesn't mean that we have to go out and tell everybody that they should be in recovery. It just means that here's what recovery did for me. Here's what Krishna consciousness did for me. And here's what I would love to share with you if you'd like to have it shared with you. So I'm going to Italy, my friends, the day after tomorrow with my whole family. This is going to be very interesting. Kaya, my grandson, my son Dexter, Lakshman Das. That's Lex. That's my husband. His name now. He's been congratulations. Congratulations, Lex. My husband is now Lakshman Das. He has been initiated. And it's wonderful, and I'm so happy for him. Also, I want to... Dominica, if you're listening, happy birthday. Today is your birthday, but by the time this comes out, it's belated. So, happy birthday. Yes, I forgot. But now I didn't forget. And now it's going to be broadcasted. So, happy birthday, Dominica. Who's Dominica? Dominica is the absolute... She's my absolute... I even hate to say assistant because she's just so much more than that. She is everything that's getting organized. We can sing her glories because she takes this mind of mine and juices out all of the things in a structured way, which actually no one else can do. So I'm grateful for another year of life for Miss Dominica. And thank you for everything you do. I'm so indebted to you. There's so much good stuff going on in the BRG. So many new prospects and so many more offerings. And we're really, so much more organization. And that's because people are willing now to do service with the right mood. It's amazing. It is so amazing. There's so many people willing to do service in the right mood. Thank you all, every single one of you. So, I think that's about it. I hope this all made sense. This is a real shorty. Stay tuned. Same bat time, same bat channel. Same Krishna time, same Krishna channel. And also, if anyone has any great ideas about t-shirts or cups, mugs, or cappies or bags, just merch. If anyone has any great, if you look at, if you go to our website and you see, the style that we have and the logo with some buzz sentences, please don't hesitate. Just write Bhakti Recovery Podcast at gmail.com, or actually just go to Bhakti Recovery Group at gmail.com. All right? Bhakti Recovery Group at gmail.com. And share with us. Share with us any ideas you have. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a great week. And till next time, Hare Krishna, Haribol.